Turning to another controversy for President Trump, this time over comments he made while hosting Saudi Arabia's Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. The visit included a lavish dinner attended by American billionaires. And earlier in the day, the president and the Crown Prince spoke with reporters and answered a question about the murder of a Washington Post journalist while inside the Saudi consulate. Ed O'Keefe is at the White House for us. He's been tracking this for a day now. Ed, good morning.
Tony, good to see you. That dinner capped a day meant to look ahead to Saudi Arabia's vow to invest a record sum in the United States. But it was the president's strong defense of what the Crown Prince did or didn't know about that murder 7 years ago that raised eyebrows.
I'm very proud of the job he's done. What he's done is incredible in terms of human rights and everything else.
President Trump standing by Saudi Arabia's Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman and stepping in when a reporter asked the Crown Prince about the 2018 murder of Washington Post columnist Jamal Khashoggi and why Americans should trust him.
You're with who?
ABC News, sir.
Fake news. ABC fake news. One of the worst in the business. But I'll answer your question. As far as this gentleman is concerned, he's done a phenomenal job. You're mentioning somebody that was extremely controversial. A lot of people didn't like that gentleman that you're talking about. Whether you like him or didn't like him, things happen. But he knew nothing about it.
But the U.S. intelligence community concluded in 2021 MBS approved an operation in Istanbul, Turkey, to capture or kill Saudi journalist Jamal Khashoggi. They based those conclusions on his control of decision-making in the kingdom and his support for using violent measures to silence dissidents abroad. The Crown Prince, who's denied involvement, called the Khashoggi murder a mistake.
We've improved our system to be sure that nothing happened like that.
Khashoggi's widow responded in an interview with CBS's Major Garrett.
To say he's controversial and he's unlikely, it does not give anyone right to just kidnap him, torture him, kill him, and dismantle his body.
It was an otherwise lavish day. Horses escorted the Crown Prince onto the White House grounds. Military jets flew overhead, including F-35s, like those Trump agreed to sell to the kingdom. And an ornate black-tie dinner capped a day of deal-making, as MBS upped his initial pledge to invest in the U.S.
You're saying to me now that the $600 billion will be $1 trillion.
Definitely, because what we are signing, it will facilitate that.
I like that very much.
Now, whether Saudi Arabia makes good on those plans to invest $1 trillion in the United States remains unclear, as past promises of Saudi investment during the first Trump administration didn't fully materialize. Today, the president and Crown Prince are set to attend a U.S.-Saudi investment summit over at the Kennedy Center, where even more investment opportunities between the two countries are set to be discussed. Tony.
Well, Ed, while we have you, let's make good on another topic. A federal court blocked the state of Texas from using a new congressional map for next year's midterm elections. What do you know about that?
Yeah, a bit of a setback for the president here at the White House, who, of course, pushed Texas to redraw its map to give the GOP an edge in next year's midterm elections and expand its slim majority in the House. The three-judge panel ruled 2-1 that Texas racially gerrymandered the new map, which is illegal, and ordered the state instead to use the map that's been in place since 2021. Texas Republican Governor Greg Abbott says he'll appeal the ruling to the Supreme Court. Several states working on redistricting, the first one to make it to a court challenge. Tony?
All right, Ed, thank you very much.